Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to all of you to the ICI Ultratech Awards 2023. First of all, thank you so much, guys, for entertaining us throughout the evening. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, it's with immense pleasure Indian Concrete Institute, Calicut Center, and Ultratech Cement Limited welcomes each one of you present here to the Concrete Day Celebration 2023. Today, we are going to celebrate with a Corporate Day lecture followed by ICI Ultratech Award 2023. Before we go further, let me begin by introducing myself. My name is Anu Tressa George and I'm going to be the MC for this beautiful evening. And I should say I'm truly delighted to be a part of such a prestigious event. As we all know, no occasion starts without showing gratitude towards the Almighty. The Aditya Vandanam is the reflection of our values and commitment to a never-ending journey towards excellence. Let's begin our much-awaited celebration with auspicious Aditya Vandanam. I request all of you to join with prayer.
Aditya Savita Surya Khagah Suvarna Sadrisho Bhanur Vishwareta Divakaraha Gacchami Karamaya Hare Vishwakarmane Namastamo Vignaya Pujaye Lokasashine
Check. Yes, we had some technical issues, but we are back. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know that we are all grateful to be in one room, and we are really thankful to the Almighty for giving us this evening. Well, and now it's time to dive into this beautiful evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite Engineer Kala, Secretary, ICI Calicut Center, to deliver the welcome address. Please, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good evening to all. And I welcome all of you to this prestigious 8th ICI Ultratech Award function under the Calicut Center. Tonight, we gather to celebrate excellence and innovation in the field of construction industry using concrete. It's an honor to stand before you. And as we recognize the remarkable achievements and contribution of individuals, and organizations that have demonstrated outstanding performance and leadership in their respective fields. Tonight's event is a testament to the dedication and hard work and ingenuity of those who continuously push the boundaries of what is possible. Each awardee represents the spirit of excellence and serves as an inspiration to all of us. As we come together and applaud their accomplishments, let us also reflect on the importance of fostering a culture of innovation and collaboration. By supporting and nurturing talent, we can pave the way for even greater achievements and advancement in future. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the nominees and the winners. Your passion and determination and commitments to the excellence are truly commendable. May your success continue to inspire others to reach new heights and make a positive impact on the world. Embarking on my duty, I am delighted to welcome our chief guest, Engineer Raviz, ICI South, who has warmly accepted our invitation to join us today. Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Dr. S.K. Prasad, who accepted our invitation to deliver a talk on geotechnics for infrastructure. On behalf of ICI Calicut Center, I welcome Engineer Engineer Punos P. John, Zonal Head of Ultratech Technical Service, and his team. I am privileged to welcome our Chairman, Engineer Sajith Bhaskar, Executive members, immediate past President, past Chairman, and other dignitaries to this function. Once again, welcome all the members who managed to present here after overcoming heavy traffic block, guests, and team of Ultratech Calicut Center who are partnering with this award function. And let's celebrate the extraordinary achievements of tonight's honorees and look forward for a future filled with innovation and possibility. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Kala, and I'm sure that the younger generation will have much to look up to the people who are here. They'll come up with innovation and motivation for the younger generation. With that, moving on to the presidential address, ladies and gentlemen, now I invite Engineer Sajith Bhaskar, Chairman ICI Calicut Center, to deliver the presidential address. Please, sir.
Thank you, Anu. A very good evening to all of you. And it's my privilege and pleasure to address you on behalf of Indian Concrete Institute Calicut Center during this wonderful evening of 8th ICI Ultratech Awards under Calicut Center. ICI Calicut Center was inaugurated on 25th September 2015 by Sri Prashant IAS, then District Collector of Calicut, with around 40 life members from the 5 districts in and around Calicut. Since its inauguration, ICI Calicut Center has been very active center under ICI, and presently we are having a lot of life members. Also, we are having 7 student chapter members, and we are having 3 life organizational members, and we are having more than 500 student chapter members. We have conducted the most prestigious ICI Ultratech Awards every year since the center was formed, which includes one digital ICI Award function, and today we are witnessing the 8th edition of ICI Ultratech Award under Calicut Center. For engaging our members and for upgrading their knowledge, we do conduct 2 to 3 technical seminars every year. This year also we have conducted 2 seminars on the topic Anatomy of Concrete for Durability by Engineer Shaiju Nair and Role of Administrators in Advanced Construction by Engineer Vinod Kumar. We have conducted a series of online technical seminars, more than 30 numbers, which includes a clubhouse discussion, which was a unique thing at that moment. We also arranged field visits and lab visits for the members and also conducted a one-day workshop on 7 Cs in association with other centers of Kerala. Along with this workshop, we have organized the governing council meeting of ICI in a ship, which was a different experience altogether. And coming to our student chapter wing, they are also very active and are conducting many programs, which includes the All India ICI Fest, where students from 42 colleges around the countries participated. And we conduct a lot of technical seminars, site visits, exclusively for the student chapter members. One of our student chapter, VYT, has organized a 2-day technical exhibition by the student chapter members in consecutive 2 years, and another student chapter, GCEK, Government Engineering College of Kannur, has won the All India Best Student Chapter Award for conducting variety of programs as well as releasing a technical magazine. And coming to the support from various technocrat associations is noteworthy. And as we have witnessed during this ICI Ultratech Awards every year, and I hope to continue the same in future, also by arranging various other activities in collaboration with other technocrat associations for the betterment of the society. I am also very happy to inform you that we have reactivated the student chapter of NIT Calicut, thanks to HOD and staff members with the help of faculty and students of NIT Calicut. As I mentioned in my acceptance speech as chairman, we will be conducting more workshops, conferences at NIT Calicut for life members as well as student chapter members. I am also pleased to inform you that the Governing Council of ICI has decided to conduct another GC meeting at Calicut during December 2024, which is an excellent recognition for our center to host the event along with one-day national workshop. With this, I would like to conclude by saying that the journey cannot make alone, but it is through your support, your critics, your encouragements that we will have something to do together, because together we shall continue to make it. Thank you and enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sajat, for addressing the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, Indian Concrete Institute is one of the leading professional bodies in India, catering to the professional needs of individuals and organizations involved in concrete. ICI was born in 1982, and now it is a strong professional body having more than 15,000 enrolled life members from 48 regional centers and more than 350 organizational members spread across the length and breadth of the country. I'm sure you all want to know more about it, and to explain more about the Indian Concrete Institute, I welcome Engineer Raviz, Vice President South, to present about ICI. Please, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I'm very glad to be part of this Indian Concrete Institute and Ultratech Awards in this beautiful evening. Indian Concrete Institute is a not-for-profit organization, started off way back in 1982, being headquarters based at Chennai. Main objective of Indian Concrete is the dissemination of the knowledge, both in the construction industry as well as academics. Till recently, we had 45 centers across the country. In the month of June, we started the 46th Jammu and Kashmir Center based in Srinagar. And quickly after that, we started our 47th center in Davangere, which is in Karnataka. In addition to creating awareness and for the practicing engineers and academicians, Indian Concrete Institute a few years ago started off the students' chapters across the country. Like MC has mentioned, we have more than 350 student chapters across the country. Again, if you look at the objective of the student chapters is to bridge the gap between the academics and the industry. If we look back maybe 2-3 decades ago, we had completely no connection to the industry actually when we have all graduated actually. Now we want the budding engineers who are coming out of the engineering colleges to come with some basic field application knowledge in addition to all the theory that they acquire during the 4 years actually. Even in the city like Calicut, now the chairman who has 2 hats, chairman of Indian Concrete Institute and regional head Ultratech, has mentioned that we have 7 student chapters actually. And he also mentioned to me that another 2 chapters on the 2 engineering colleges, they'll be starting the student chapters very shortly actually. Indian Concrete Institute and Ultratech Awards, it's a joint program, happens across the country. Even if you take the South India, we have this awards program happening in 17 cities. Probably Jan can correct me, this is about there is a 10th awards program happening here actually. In addition, this Indian Concrete Institute and Ultratech Awards program, this is a very, very prestigious awards program wherein we identify and recognize, example, the best concrete structures, let it be residential, commercial, institutional infrastructure. Even the individual buildings, villas, bungalows are also recognized. It's not just the construction of projects, it's also individuals are also recognized, like individuals both from the construction industry as well as the academics, actually, like outstanding concrete engineer, outstanding young engineer, then outstanding lecturer of the state. So like this, we have many awards awards happening here actually. And a lot of efforts goes in starting from inviting the nominations to receiving the nominations, jury has to spend a lot of time in going through each and every nominations and pick up the best awards, best nominations. So I congratulate on behalf of headquarters, Indian Concrete Institute, both the Indian Concrete Institute Calicut Center and Ultratech Cement Limited, the management, in conducting this program. Finally, I congratulate all the nominees who have sent their nominations and the speakers and the awardees who will be receiving the awards in this beautiful evening. To understand more in detail about the Indian Concrete Institute, request you to just run through a small video, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Mr. Ravi Shankar. Now I invite Engineer Sajid Bhaskar and Engineer Punus John for presenting a memento to Engineer Ravi Shankar. I request both of you to join us on the stage. And I also request Mr. Ravi Shankar to join us on stage to receive a small token of gratitude from our side. Please, sir. Mr. Ravi Shankar, once again, thank you so much for addressing the audience and kindly accept this token of gratitude from our side. Thank you so much. I request all of you to join with the audience. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, since we have heard a lot about ICI from Mr. Ravi Shankar, now it's time to watch a corporate video about ICI. I request all your attention to the audio visuals on the stage.
over the centuries, civilizations have prospered because mankind has taken gigantic leaps to harness technologies to create infrastructure, the backbone of all the economies. The binder at the core of infrastructure development has been concrete. Spearheading advances in concrete and concrete construction in India is the Indian Concrete Institute, one of the leading professional bodies catering to the professional needs of individuals and organizations involved with concrete. A non-profit organization, ICI is dedicated to the cause of disseminating knowledge and address constant research needs on concrete as well as to promote concrete technology and quality construction. In 1982, SERC Chennai and Anna University jointly conducted an international seminar on modern concrete construction practices. The delegates of the seminar resolved to form an organization to share knowledge so that developments in concrete could be shared with many Indian engineers, and the Indian Concrete Institute was formed. From just around 500 members from 5 regional centers in 1982, ICI has grown today to be a strong professional body, having more than 12,000 enrollments from 38 local centers spread across the country. Of these, more than 256 are organizational members. Today, ICI is a binding force, creating synergy between all segments of people, practicing engineers, consultants, designers, manufacturers, research scholars, academics, and students. ICI, through its local centers, conducts variety of programs like seminars, workshops, conferences, exhibitions, and training programs, etc., each providing the participants platforms for learning and interaction at national and international level. Each ICI event is a unique opportunity to listen to and interact with all segments of people in the concrete industry and get updated on the latest materials, technologies, and practices. Many events are focused on sustainability through the use of innovative materials and techniques. The response to such programs from government bodies is overwhelming. The objectives of ICI are clearly defined. Every action of ICI focuses on a tangible output for the benefit of practitioners, end users, and society at large. On 7th September every year, Concrete Day is celebrated as an annual event at all centers in a big way to commemorate the day of formation of ICI. Working in close coordination with central and state government bodies like CPWD, PWDs, Municipal Corporation, etc., ICI helps these bodies to adopt latest technologies and practices in infrastructure building. ICI members also participate actively in several committees of BIS. Focused towards advocating the concept of sustainability in construction practices, ICI is participating actively in the Asian Concrete Federation, a group of professional bodies of 10 Asian countries. ICI has signed MOUs with many other concrete institutes around the world for exchange of technological information, technical documents, and to organize programs jointly. Keeping the ever-changing future in perspective, ICI reaches to budding civil engineers through students' chapters. There are more than 165 students' chapters all over the country, and the numbers are constantly increasing. Each chapter is focused on bridging the gap between basic theoretical knowledge and professional practice by imparting requisite knowledge to budding engineers. ICI identifies, recognizes, and awards the experts in the field of concrete for their contributions to the development of concrete technology and concrete construction. Every year, 16 such awards are presented at the time of AGM. To disseminate knowledge, ICI brings out several publications with the help of technical committees for the benefit of practicing technocrats. Its journal is of national repute today. Very soon, a journal of international standards will be brought out in collaboration with a world-renowned publisher. Every dawn at ICI summons a new approach and new initiatives to create milestones in the journey of concrete construction in India. ICI has enabled the multifaceted and rapid development of concrete construction in a well-planned manner. It stands proud today with a distinguished reputation as a forerunner and a binding force in civil engineering industry in India. Come, join and strengthen ICI. Let us make our concrete structures sustainable, durable, and best in the world.
That was indeed a very impressive video, I believe. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your attention and watching the video. Now, coming to the first part of the function, which is the technical session on geotechnic for infrastructure by Dr. S.K. Prasad, Professor and Head of Civil Engineering, Vidyavarthaka College of Engineering, Mysore. Before that, to introduce the keynote speaker, I invite Engineer Saju, Treasurer, ICI Calicut Center. Please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and esteemed members of ICI Calicut Center and Ultratech Cement Limited. It is my distinct pleasure to stand before you today as we gather for the prestigious ICI Ultratech Award 2023 function. Today's occasion is graced by the presence of a luminary in the field of civil engineering, an honored speaker, Dr. S.K. Prasad. Dr. S.K. Prasad is a beacon of knowledge and experience in civil engineering, currently serving as a professor and head of civil engineering at Vidyavarthaka College of Engineering. With remarkable career spanning over 39 years, he brings a wealth of teaching and research experience to our event. His academic journey began at the University of Mysore, where he secured first rank in the civil engineering in 1982, earning 4 gold medals. Dr. Prasad obtained a master's in geotechnical engineering from the Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur in 1985. His research for knowledge led him to the University of Tokyo in Japan, where he earned his doctoral degree with a scholarship from the Asian Development Bank. Dr. Prasad was a visiting assistant professor at the Asian Institute of Technology, Thailand, in January 2006. His commitment to research is reflected in over 85 technical papers published in the national and international journals and conferences. Moreover, he has guided over 70 master's dissertants and mentored 5 doctoral students, with 3 more currently pursuing PhD under his guidance. Dr. Prasad has undertaken several sponsored research projects. His influence reaches an international audience with invited lectures delivered in Japan, Malaysia, and Singapore. He has chaired and served as a keynote speaker in numerous technical sessions at conferences, showcasing his leadership in the academic community. He served as a member of National Technical Committee on National Disaster Management and Mitigation of the Indian Geotechnical Society demonstrating his commitment to addressing the challenges posed by natural disaster. Additionally, he is a member of Technical Committee TC 203, Geotechnical Hazards and Earthquake-related Problems of the International Society of Soil Mechanics and Geotechnical Engineering. His leadership in disaster mitigation and earthquake engineering is displayed further by the role in organizing Indo-Japan workshop on earthquake geotechnical engineering in Kochi, December 2011. He established an earthquake engineering laboratory at his college featuring a manual shaking, table and weight sounding equipment. His leadership as second project coordinator, a World Bank assisted initiative, resulted in the institution becoming one of the best performing institutes. Beyond his academic accomplishment, Dr. Prasad plays a vital role as the staff advisor for the editorial board at his institution, showcasing his commitment to fostering academic and research excellence. Dr. Prasad has received several accolades for his outstanding contributions, including the title of Outstanding Performer in the field of Geotechnical Engineering during the 5th Madhav Lecture Series of Indian Geotechnical Society, Hyderabad chapter. The Institution of Engineers, India, Mysore Center honored him as an outstanding achiever in civil engineering during 51st Engineers Day celebration in September 2018. Today, we are privileged to have Dr. S.K. Prasad as our keynote speaker. His expertise, leadership, and dedication to the advancing civil engineering, particularly in the field of disaster management, make him an inspiration to all of us. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. S.K. Prasad. Thank you, sir. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Saju. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please join me in inviting Dr. S.K. Prasad, Professor and Head of Civil Engineering, Vidyavartaka College of Engineering, Mysore, to deliver the technical presentation about geotechnic for infrastructure. Please, sir.
Okay. Well, very good evening, everybody. Respected award winners, very innovative civil engineers, professors, students, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor and privilege for me to be standing before all of you during this ICI Ultratech Award ceremony. I'll have to sincerely thank Ultratech Cement for bringing me over here to this beautiful city of Calicut. I have always enjoyed my visits to Kerala in the past, and I treat Kerala as a very, very special place. As everyone says, the God's only country. It's, without anything people don't comment this. The nature here is fabulous. The warmth of people, excellent food, hospitality. All these make Kerala a wonderful state. Nature-wise, as I mentioned, even this place is so beautiful. In the west, you have Arabian Sea. In the east, you have the Western Ghats. And see, Kerala has many, I would say, urban environment, much more than any other states in this, in the country. I just would like to mention that there are quite a lot of complexities from the point of view of geotechnical engineering. There are landslides happening, especially in Kerala, and in the sea coast, you have soft soil, marine clay, and urban challenges like cities very congested, buildings very close to each other, and so on. So keeping all that in mind, I'll be spending a few minutes, about 25 to 30 minutes, talking about geotechnique for infrastructure. I don't have to mention about infrastructure. All of us know that it is we civil engineers who build and maintain infrastructure, and how important for countries, including India. So in budget only, we will know that more than 30% of the budget will be towards infrastructure. So we have, in India, fabulous infrastructure being produced, every now and then. One of the biggest challenges, as I mentioned earlier, is the migration of population towards city. If you just take a simple statistics, when we became independent, 1947, the population of the country was 35 crore. Only 16% of population lived in cities, which means approximately 5 to 6 crore lived in cities. Today, population is around 145 crore. More than 40% are in cities, which means about 60 crore live in cities. So same city, Calicut, which may probably house about 6 to 8 crore people now, 75 years back, it was providing accommodation to only 75 to 80 lakh people. So that's a big challenge, and all of us will have to think about how we make our cities more comfortable. Not like the one which you see at the top. So it is Caracas city in Venezuela. You just don't feel like living in a city like that, so congested, hardly any greenery, no space for vehicle movement, and all ugly buildings and so on. So a couple of years back during pandemic, I was just listing the infrastructure and then, the failure of buildings. So I took the media help from Bangalore city. I found many failures, especially related to geotechnical engineering. So this is one situation, 2009. I don't have much detail about this. Probably Ravi Shankar should be able to say more about this. I just like to have water. Thank you. Sure. So this was in 2019. 2 buildings had to be demolished because they caved in. Similarly, in 2020 February, one of the buildings tilted. Why did it tilt? Of course, the foundation was not able to bear the load from the superstructure. Why? We blame it on several things like substandard material, rat burrows there, overloading, bylaw not being followed, and so on. But actually, I would say it is the wrong assessment of the foundation soil capacity. Also, one more case in 2021 where BBMP had to, demolish this because the building tilted. And, people talked about poor soil testing, people talked about, adding more floors and so on, but then basically it is wrong assessment of the geotechnical capacity of the ground. One more case here, people blamed on rain. We have no right to blame on nature. We should be able to understand. And here also, the building had to be removed. So this was another case in 2021 where a police housing colony, police housing buildings, had lots of problems. And it's now in a legal case. I happened to associate with it, only a month back. I came to know that it's again engineering mistake at several stages. Poor soil condition, it's a filled up soil. One side you have municipal waste, other side you have the construction demolition waste from L&T, and it's on a poor dried lake. And the buildings are so close to each other, almost, the foundation, at the foundation level, the buildings are at 0.5 meter distance. There was no groundwater table when soil was tested before the construction, and after the problem happened where one of the building tilted, it was found that the groundwater table was at about 3 meter depth. So, lot of confusion, and we definitely will have to understand that if we civil engineers make mistake, these mistakes will become monuments, and we'll have to be careful. I'm extremely happy that here we have very innovative civil engineers who are award winning, and I'm sure you do not belong to this category. So in my lecture now, I'll be talking about complex soil behavior, soil exploration, and deep excavation. And then I'll be talking, briefly showing you 2 of the case studies. I don't have to mention to you that soil is a very important construction material. At the same time, it is a very complex construction material too. By complex, I mean not so easy to understand. The reasons we are all very familiar with, and if you see it microscopically, it looks something like this, very irregular, having, soil particles, solid particles of different sizes and shapes connected together with the pore in between, consisting of either water or air, or sometimes both of them. I always show this slide and explain to people that there are many, many parameters which make soil a very complex material. Like, soil is porous, it is polyphasic, permeable, and so on. But I also want to mention here that soil is a smart material, unlike steel, unlike concrete. Soil is an intelligent material. Well, to prove that, I have here mentioning that soil is very colorful. All of you agree with me that soil exists in different colors. You have black soil, you have red soil, you have soils of different colors and so on. Soil is sensitive. It gets disturbed when you disturb it. And if you leave it intact in its place, it will be happy. Soil has memory. It knows what load it was subjected to before. If the present load is more, it behaves in some way. If the present load is less, its behavior is different, which can be very well executed or represented by E log P curve in consolidation theory. Soil changes its properties with time, say water content. Water content of soil during rainy season is very different from during summer. I just want you to compare these characteristics with those of human beings. I'm sure all of you agree with me that we human beings are colorful, we are sensitive, hopefully all of us possess memory, and we change our properties with time. I always say our dear politicians make one statement in the morning and a statement in the evening, maybe a totally contradicting one, and so on. So what do I want to say with this? I want to say that, don't abuse soil. Respect it. If you respect it, it behaves according to your choice. If you disrespect, it shows its anger in the form of failure. Well, we do have difficult soils, treacherous soils across the country. I have just listed a few of them. You are all familiar with marine clay. We have very soft alluvial soil whose SBC is generally low. We have desert sand in the west, which also is very weak, having low SBC, extremely fine. We have BC soil, which runs through about 30% of the country, and we all know how it is a nightmare to a civil engineer because of its property of swelling when it drinks water and shrinkage when water goes out. Laterites are here, which are, having very high water absorption capacity, which are very porous. You have loose silt and so on. I always want you people to remember that it is the water in soil which makes it very difficult. So water always is the worst enemy to geotechnical engineers. So I have just tried to show that there are plastic clays which can create problem. On the other hand, whenever it is fine sand, saturated, and during earthquake, it can create a problem very similar to quicksand condition, which we call as liquefaction. Well, soil exploration is extremely important because you should know at the beginning whether it has the capacity to bear the load of the structure which we are going to build. Here, these are the 6 geotechnical engineers who went for soil exploration. Unfortunately for them, they found a python, and fortunately for them, they found a dead python. So, well, you need to explore soil. Either you go for test pits whenever you would like to think about a foundation at shallow depth, and through the test pits, you try to understand at what depth you can put your foundation. Or in majority of the cases in buildings in Calicut, you may have to go for boreholes, and through the boreholes, you identify where the stiffer and stronger soil exists and where the foundation has to be put, and so on. Well, unfortunately, in India, I know more than 80% of the soil exploration agencies are not doing their job properly. You just cannot rely on the reports. A report should have all the data which I mentioned very, very clearly here, and then it should have several interpretations properly done, like, you need to classify the soil properly, you need to identify which is the most suitable foundation, at what depth it has to be provided, what kind of foundation treatment is necessary, and so on, which are not at all found in many of the soil reports. I always recommend that whether it is an important building or a less important building, we need to think about soil exploration and good soil report. It is something like, we go to a doctor with some problem, and he will advise us to get the blood test done. He will advise us to get certain tests done. So if it is a very simple building on a good soil, also we need to think about soil exploration. Of course, the investigation cost will be less. In case we don't do that, on the vertical axis, I have the total project cost, which includes the construction cost, maintenance cost, and so on. The total cost will be high if the investigation is not done. Naturally, if the building is complicated and if it is sitting on a complicated soil, the cost of investigation will be more, and we should be able to afford that. Then only we can say that the total cost of the building will be less. At the same time, the building will be safe and stable. We always will have doubt as to at what depth the soil exploration is required. It's not just below the foundation. In fact, we should know the properties of the soil even little deeper. So if you have a foundation at a depth D or DF, then we assume that all the forces of the foundation are transferred at that depth, but soil below that also, approximately 2 times the width, okay, will be stressed more. We should know whether the soil at that depth also has sufficient strength to bear the extra load. So exploration has to happen at greater depth. For instance, if the depth of foundation is 1 meter, if the width of foundation is 1.2 meters, I advise that you do the investigation to a depth of 3 to 3.5 meters. We have many bad soil reports. This is one such bad soil report. Please see here, he tries to mention the color. He explains as though he is a great author as to yellowish, brown, and gray. And finally, he goes forward saying that it is silty, clayey sand with gravel. So he has not left any of the soil here. So a soil report should have a very good classification as per IS, which has only 2 alphabets to be represented. So such reports are plenty in number, and as engineers, I request you to be very, very careful. Deep excavation is one of the serious problems in urban areas, and we need to be very careful with that. It's known that construction industry is one which has more accidents, and excavation is one which has even more accidents, and we all will have to be careful. Whenever excavation is more than 4 to 5 meters, we should be extremely careful. Here, this laborer is working at some depth, and he has no idea what is the stress level soil is subjected to. Soil will all the time be building its stresses, especially when you excavate, especially when you remove the confinement, and absolutely no idea what will happen to him. This is one small video which I got on WhatsApp, and I just want to play and show you that how soil can collapse. It looks as if that, the side walls are stable. It's maybe for a commercial building. It was mentioned that it was sometime in 2009 in a place called Sulia. And you can see that people are working for foundation, and suddenly an accident like this has happened. And such accidents have happened plenty of times, which have gone unrecognized many, many a times. So whenever you go for deep excavation, there has to be a good supporting system to be followed, either for, temporarily as well as, permanently. There are many support systems, including soil nailing, which is a very common method being followed. I very quickly go through 2 case studies. One, a building collapse in Shanghai, sometime in 2009. Shanghai is a city like any other big cities in India. There is housing requirement, and many organizations will be looking for, housing colonies. This is one such housing colony which was built. Luckily, it was not handed over to the client yet. Everything was completed. Several towers, each tower having 13, 14 floors, and next to a river called Diampu, one of the towers decided to fall down like this. So we'll quickly see what was the reason for that. So this is the tower which fell down. Just before it fell down, the authorities decided that they will go for an excavation close to it for car parking. They had not decided about car parking before, or maybe they had, they found that the requirements were more. So they made an excavation of 4.6 meters very close to the building. And whatever excavated muck was there, they could have thrown anywhere. They just decided to throw it just behind the building, and the height of the muck was something like 10 meters. Naturally, when such mistakes are done, when you make an excavation, you stress the soil. When you load the soil, you're going to stress it more, stress it differently. So the nature was angry, it started raining, and when it started raining, rainwater percolated through the muck, and the pressure increased more, and then rainwater started moving towards the excavated area. Thereby, this building was built on pile foundation, and everything was okay from the design point of view, except for that excavation which was made. And the piles were subjected to a huge amount of lateral pressure, which they were not designed for, and all of them snapped, and resulting in the building collapsing. So something like this, the building was built, pile cap, pile diameter, number of piles, length of piles, everything were as per design. There was no problem at all. But after the construction, excavation was done close to the building, and excavated muck was dumped behind the building. It started raining heavily, and then the muck behind the building was soaked and density increased. And then the water also percolated through, and it went through the excavation. Thereby, it created huge amount of earth pressure, lateral pressure onto the piles, which they were not designed for. Therefore, they snapped, resulting in a failure like this. So who is responsible for this failure? Naturally, the geotechnical engineering knowledge has to be questioned. This is how the pile was there. It was hollow concrete precast pile, and all of them snapped at about 1 meter to 1.5 meter depth. I just would like to take you on to one more case study. It is the construction of Trans-Tokyo Bay Highway in the year 1997. So this is in Japan, in Tokyo. So this highway is 15 kilometers long. It's beautifully standing, and it's one of the marvelous structures. So it has 5-kilometer long bridge, and then 10-kilometer tunnel below the bed of the sea. And this was built from 1989 to 1997, but then almost 16 to 18 years of planning happened, and planning happened since 1971. So the construction went uninterrupted, but it had sufficient amount of planning before. So it has 10-kilometer long tunnel, and before the tunnel was made, there were 2 man-made islands made in the Tokyo Bay area. So one is called Kawasaki Man-Made Island, another is called Kisarazu Man-Made Island, and there is one axis called Yukushima axis, and then you have the 10-kilometer long bridge and tunnel, and then the bridge. This was built considering several challenges. Relatively deep sea, about 30 to 40 meters deep, heavy shipping route, almost 4,000 to 5,000 vessels move every day, extremely poor ground condition, bed of sea had very soft soil, soft clay, and Tokyo is known for seismic activity, and also environmentally they did not want any problem either during construction or later on. So considering all these things, this was built on the Tokyo Bay. You can see Tokyo Bay, and that is where the harbor is. And, city developed at central place, and then it went on expanding, going to the other side. So there are now 2 airports, one on the east and another on the west. And city grew on the eastern side also considerably. So they wanted to connect these two. Otherwise, people had to travel, all along the bay, and it would take more than 5 to 6 hours. Instead, they have built this 15-kilometer long route, which takes only 15 minutes now. So this is how the aerial view of the Tokyo, Trans-Tokyo Bay Highway looks like. So initially you see the bridge, and then you have two man-made islands connecting the other side. So this, when it was built, had the largest diameter of about 14 meters, and two tunnels were drilled in very soft clay. So tunneling in hard rock is definitely very difficult. You need to apply a lot of power. On the other hand, tunneling in weak soil is even more difficult. You try to do any excavation, it will collapse. So what they did was to identify the strength. It was very weak. Therefore, they improved the soil. And improvement was made in such a way that it was not too much, so that, excavation becomes difficult. For that, all the necessary research was done at Tokyo University, and then finally, they were able to achieve their goal. So this is one of the man-made islands, about 200 meters long, and this is the other man-made island called Kisarazu Man-Made Island, and the 9.5 meter long shield tunneling. They did the tunneling simultaneously at 8 places, and all of them met at the intermediate points. That was the level of perfection they achieved. And almost, this is how the, these days, all the tunnels for railways will be of similar technique. And the beauty is the improvement of ground, which involved almost 4 million cubic meters of soil being improved. So one of the ground improvement techniques followed was deep mixing. So in the bed of the sea, 4 million cubic meter of soil was mixed with small amount of cement, and the strength was enhanced to the desired level. So it now is a very beautiful road, and it takes only 15 minutes to travel from one end to the other. So some of the very important achievements of that, planning was perfect. Good, it took almost 18 years, and construction took only 8 years. So all those challenges which I mentioned about poor ground condition, deep sea, seismic activity, busy sea route, environmental problem, all of them were taken good care of. Controlled ground improvement and construction of a huge diaphragm wall, almost 100 meter diameter and 3 meter thick and 120 meter high. So 2 large diameter tunnels at 8 locations were drilled, and 2 man-made islands. A composite bridge, a beautiful bridge was built for about 5 kilometer length, and so on. So I gave you 2 case studies, one mentioning the geotechnical mistake in Shanghai building collapse, and another one mentioning the human achievement. And I'm very, very sure all of you engineers here belong to the second category. This was in Trans-Tokyo Bay Highway. So in general, I would like to mention that geotechnical engineering is going to expand, and as long as we go for very innovative constructions, we need to think about putting them on ground. Therefore, we need to understand ground better. Lot of activities do happen below ground also. And hence, I conclude my lecture mentioning that soil is a very complex construction material. It requires knowledge and experience to successfully handle. Learning from past experiences is very important. We don't give much importance to that. Please document all the good works you do. It helps the future generation. Proper soil investigation and proper care during deep excavation is important. Unexpected nature's fury, complexity with soil, geotechnical mistakes, lack of knowledge, all these will result in failures. I'm very sure we belong to a different category, and we'll all work together to build modern India. Thank you very much. Yeah, please.
All right, sorry about the delay, but still, thank you so much, Dr. S.K. Prasad, for your wonderful presentation. Now, I invite Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, Engineer Ravi Shankar, and Mr. Dilip Kumar, Calicut Sales Head of Ultratech, for presenting a memento to our keynote speaker. I request all of you to join us. I also request Dr. S.K. Prasad to join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are presenting a small token of gratitude for our speaker. Can I have a loud round of applause as we hand over the token of gratitude? Thank you. Once again, thank you so much, Dr. S.K. Prasad, for joining us and for taking a wonderful lecture. And thank you so much, all other dignitaries on dais. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to move on to one of the most exciting segment of this evening, which is none other than the award ceremony. The award is the perfect pedestal of the honor to some of the exemplary work done in our industry. And we do have some noteworthy nominations and winners tonight. But before we get into announcing the deserving winners, I believe it's very much important to introduce you all to the eminent jury who have taken their time and effort in shortlisting our best entries. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause as we present to you the jury members. I request your attention over to the audio visuals on stage. Jury members who have taken so much effort to make the entire process much easier. So, ladies and gentlemen, now I request Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, Chairman ICI, Engineer Punnus John, Zonal Head Technical, and Engineer Ravi Shankar, ICI Vice President South, to present the mementos to our juries. I request all three of you to join us on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a small memento as our token of love and appreciation to all jury members. So all jury members, as I call out your names, kindly join us on stage and receive the token of love and gratitude from us. Let me begin by inviting Engineer Faisal K. I request the audience to give a loud round of applause, because without them, this would have been impossible, and they have made our journey quite easier and possible. We have Engineer Faisal K on stage receiving the token of gratitude from us. Next, I request Architect Naushad to join us. Next, we have Architect Naushad joining us. After Naushad, we have Engineer Sanish Kumar. I request Mr. Sanish Kumar to join us. We have Mr. Sanish Kumar joining us. And the next member of our jury, Engineer Hari Govind. I request Mr. Hari Govind to join us. We have Engineer Hari Govind joining us. Next, I request Engineer Shaju to join us. have Engineer Shaju joining us. Next, I request Engineer Kala to join us. We have Ms. Kala joining us. Next, I request Engineer Saju to join us. I request Engineer Saju to join us. We have Engineer Saju joining us after Ms. Kala. Next, I request Engineer J. Ram to join us. We have Engineer J. Ram joining us. And lastly, I request Engineer Afzal to join us and receive the token of gratitude from us. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, can I have a huge loud round of applause for all the jury members who have made this quite possible. Thank you so much, all the dignitaries on dais. I request everybody to join the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time, the moment we all have been eagerly waiting for. It's none other than the ICI Ultratech Awards 2023. And with your permission, let me get into the first category of the evening, which is none other than the Outstanding Concrete Engineer. We have an audio visual. I request your attention over to the stage. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for the Outstanding Concrete Engineer, the winner is Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai, Professor in Civil Engineering, NIT Calicut. Yes, there we have the first winner of the evening. And now I request Engineer Jairam, Vice Chairman ICI, to join me and read out the citation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you with great honor to read the citation to be presented to Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai. He is a person known to me since my childhood days, and also he was the course coordinator when I did PG in construction management at Calicut, NIT. Now I'll directly go on to the citation. Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai is a civil engineering graduate from College of Engineering, Trivandrum, University of Kerala in 1983. He completed his M.Tech Structural Engineering from IIT Madras in the year 1984. He took his PhD in Structural Engineering from IIT Madras in 1998. Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai started his career as a lecturer in REC Calicut in 1985. With a distinguished professional journey spanning over 3 decades, Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai has exhibited remarkable leadership and scholarship quality in his field. As a result of his efforts, he has got promoted as Professor HAG in NIT Calicut. His research interests encompass a wide array of critical areas, including structural analysis and design, structural reliability, structural dynamics, random vibration, and seismic analysis of structures, where he has made significant contributions. Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai's scholarly endeavors are evident by his extensive publication record with 25 international and 13 national journal articles, as well as contribution to 18 international prestigious conferences and 11 national conferences. Moreover, his supervision of 31 undergraduate, 64 postgraduate, and 6 doctoral theses reflects his commitment to nurturing the next generation of engineering talent. In addition to his academic pursuits, Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai has actively engaged in research and development projects, consultancy assignments, and has even obtained patents, showcasing his practical contributions to the advancement of the field. His impact extends beyond academia, as he has been involved in over 65 consultancy projects, demonstrating his ability to translate research into real-world solutions. Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai's dedication, expertise, and scholarly achievements stand as a testament to his remarkable career and enduring legacy in the field of civil engineering. In recognition of his immense contribution to the construction and concrete industry and academics, Indian Concrete Institute Calicut Center is proud to present the ICI Ultratech Award 2023 for the outstanding concrete engineer to Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai during Concrete Day celebration on 6 February 2024 at Calicut, Kerala, India. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jairam. To present the award, I request Dr. S.K. Prasad, Engineer Punnus John, to join us on the dais. I also request Engineer Jairam to join them. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, let's invite Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai to accept the award. I also request his family members to join us on stage. If his family members are here, I request them to join us on stage. It is very happy for all of us that his family is here as well to celebrate this moment. Thank you so much, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, on stage, we have Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai receiving the award for Outstanding Concrete Engineer. Can I have a loud round of applause for our first winner? Thank you so much. Now, Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai, I request you to do the acceptance speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be having Dr. T.M. Madhavan Pillai. He'll be addressing the audience.
Very good evening to ladies and gentlemen. I am very happy and with great gratitude to have been selected for this award, the Concrete Engineer 2023 by ICI and Ultratech. And also, I thank all these big gatherings who are here now in this occasion. And also I am very honored that my little bit contribution is recognized in this grand manner. So whatever little accomplishment I did, it's not because of me alone. There are many, my mentors, Professor Nadar, Professor Somasundaran, they are actually my mentors in my formative years. And I strongly believe that A good teacher will be in the making only with a group of good students. So Professor Sajid is here, my student, and many students, I hope they are here. And also my institute, NIT Calicut, they all contributed to what I am today here. And also I thank the ICI and the Ultratech, ICI Calicut Center and the Ultratech in offering me this the award. And also I congratulate all those award winners who are going to receive the award today. And thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for addressing the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the second award of today's evening, which is Outstanding Concrete Engineer Young. Over to the AV. Put your hands together. The winner is Dr. Jayachandran, Assistant Professor, NIT Calicut. Yes, we have his profile on stage on the AV. Now I invite Engineer Kala CP, Secretary ICI, and Mr. A.B. George, Palakkad Sales Head of Ultratech Cements Limited, to be on the dais. I also request Dr. S.K. Prasad to join them on dais. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the Outstanding Concrete Young Engineer, Dr. Jayachandran. I request Dr. Jayachandran to join us on stage. Can I have a loud round of applause as we have the Outstanding Concrete Young Engineer joining us to receive the award. I also request his family to join us. If his family is here, please do join us on stage. Dr. Jayachandran, his family is here. Kindly join us on stage. Yes. I believe no success is complete without our loving people with us, right? So we have Dr. Jayachandran's wife and daughter joining them. Yes. Congratulations, Dr. Jayachandran, on your achievement. Thank you so much. I request all of you to join the audience. Thank you so much. So this was the eminent awards of the evening, but we have lots of other awards and we have got plenty of nominations, and our juries have done an amazing job shortlisting from them. So ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next category of awards, which is Outstanding Concrete Structure. For the category of infrastructure, we have received few nominations, and I request your attention to watch the nominations. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the winner of Outstanding Concrete Structure for the category of infrastructure is Neeleshwaram Railway Overbridge near Neeleshwaram Town, Kozhikode.
The construction of 4-lane ROB on NH 66 near Neeleshwaram town, Kozhikode district, Kerala. Despite severe COVID-19 impacts during first and second waves, project maintained uninterrupted progress. Challenges: working along busy two-lane road. Commitment to zero accident zone ensured smooth project execution without disruption to public life.
Congratulations to the winner. Now I invite Engineer Charlie Thomas representing Grace and Engineer Jabi T, Joint Secretary ICI, to present the award. Kindly join us on dais.
To accept the award, I would like to invite the honor National Highway Authority of India, contractor Merces EKK Infrastructure Limited, consultant Feedback Infrastructure Private Limited, Mukesh Associates, architect Nagesh Consultants.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Outstanding Concrete Structure Award for the category Infrastructure, and we have Neeleshwaram Railway Overbridge as the winner, and we have the felicitation ceremony for the particular award happening on stage right now. Can I have a loud round of applause? There we have the entire team. Ladies and gentlemen, on stage we have the winner of Outstanding Concrete Structure for the segment Infrastructure. Can I have a loud round of applause once again for the winner? Thank you so much. Congratulations. And thank you so much to all the dignitaries on dais for doing the honors of handing over the award. Moving on to our next award, which is Outstanding Concrete Structure for the category of residential apartments. We have received a few nominations for that as well. Over to the AV to watch out more about the nominees. Gentlemen, and the winner for the special segment is UL Spaces One Anthem. Can I have a loud round of applause for the winner?
Finally, 24.5 meters depth with base rock stone on 1.82 acre premises. Unit breakdown: 18 units of 2 BHK, 122 units of 3 BHK, and 10 duplex apartments. Used M40 grade concrete with fly ash. Employed gypsum plaster for finishing, enhancing sustainability. Cast slab within a month despite challenges, progressing towards completing structure within initial 3-year timeline.
To present the award, I invite Architect Ashwin, representing Indian Institute of Architects, and Engineer Saju S, Treasurer, ICI Calicut Center.
To accept the award, I would like to invite builder ULCCS IT Infrastructure Private Limited, contractor Uralunga Labour Contract Cooperative Society Limited, architect Koshi Matthew, Srishti Architects, structural engineer, Engineer Shine Verghese, Srigiri Consultants, Kochi.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, on stage we have the winner, UL Spaces One Anthem, receiving the award for Outstanding Concrete Structure for the category of residential apartments. ladies and gentlemen, we have the team of UL Spaces One Anthem. Can I have a loud round of applause as the winner receives the memento from our dignitaries? Congratulations to the entire team of UL Spaces One Anthem. Thank you so much. I request all of you to join the audience. Once again, congratulations to the winner. Yes. Now, I know you all know that we have a lot of awards to be announced, but before that, we have small other segment. As you all know, we are well aware the brand Ultratech is the country's #1 and most recommended cement brand. It is the largest manufacturer of grey cement, ready-mix concrete, and white cement in India, and one of the leading cement producers around the world. It is the only cement company outside China to have more than 100 million ton capacity within a single country. To know more about it, I invite engineer Punnus P. Jones, Zonal Head, Technical Services Ultratech Cement Limited, to set forth the presentation on India's #1 cement. Please, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Afzal. Yeah, thank you, MCs. You people have been brilliant till now. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to all of you to this fantastic evening, the ICI Ultratech Awards of the Calicut Center. Congratulations to all the award winners till now, and good luck to all of you who are holding your breath. I can predict the winner. It would be good concrete and good construction. Before I get on to the task that has been mandated to me, I'll thank Dr. Prasad for the keynote lecture, for having flagged some of the burning issues in construction. I'm a bit worried also because in the initial part of your presentation, you showed one building which is tilted. That's in Hebbal, Bangalore, and I stay there. And it's a multi-storied apartment. Okay, yeah, so I'll get on to the thing that has been told to me, and that's making a corporate presentation on my company, Ultratech Cement. I'm privileged to be making this presentation 3 times in a row here itself. But I can assure you, for people who have heard me on the previous 2 occasions, there'll be something new for you in this presentation also. Because Ultratech happens to be the fastest growing company in India. And that has only been possible because we have had unwavering support of partners like you, esteemed engineers, architects, builders, contractors, individual house builders. So at the outset, a big thank you to all of you. Ultratech is a part of Aditya Birla Group. I'll run you through a few slides. Please bear with me. Ultratech is a part of Aditya Birla Group. Aditya Birla Group is a premium global conglomerate. It's a USD 60 billion corporation. The group has 7 decades of responsible business practices. The group is in the league of Fortune 500. The group operates in 6 continents and 36 countries. It's anchored by a whopping 180,000 employees from 100 different nationalities. Grasim, Hindalco, Carbon Black, and Ultratech. These group companies are the global leaders, and the group has been just as the top employer to work in India. I said that the slide says that we have had 7 decades of responsible business practices, and that could be because our values are integrity, commitment, passion, seamlessness, and speed. The journey of Ultratech started from Ultratech, a company which is known to be a cement company, aspires to be the leader in building solutions. And we want to achieve this on 4 pillars of sustainability, customer centricity, innovation, and team empowerment. I'll briefly touch upon the various departments or verticals or the groups which are making us, which will make us the leader in building solutions. First, of course, cement. Cement happens to be the core of our business. We have a division called Ultratech Building Products, wherein a range of more than 50 building products are available. Ultratech RMC, Ready Mix Concrete, the largest player in India. Ultratech Building Solutions, a format store, I'll come to it. In the white space, in the white cement space, iconic brand Birla White, and a digital initiative, a very latest one by Ultratech called UTech by Ultratech. I'll repeat, Ultratech happens to be the largest cement company in India, 3rd largest globally outside of China. Ultratech Building Products. This is one of the vertical which is driving us in a big way to be the leader in building solutions. And we have variety of products on this, in plasters and mortars, in adhesives, in waterproofing, both integral and repair. And we keep on coming out with products pretty frequently on this. 2 weeks back, my colleague from BPD, this division is called as BPD, introduced a product to us, and that was the chemical which would be used for anti-termite treatment. Last week, I attended one session wherein they introduced a product called Top Shield for us, which will be a waterproofing layer, also a layer which would take care of temperature. So that's how we are progressing. We are coming out with solutions, with products which would be solutions to different pain points that a customer, an IHB or a contractor or a builder faces during the construction. Some of them are, these products are in sale in Kerala here. B2 Pro, which takes care of the rising dampness, tile fixo, an epoxy grout, and a waterproofing a bathroom kit, Ultratech waterproofing bathroom kit. All the things that are required to make a bathroom watertight is available in one kit. Ultratech RMC, before I get on to this slide, let me say that maybe in a month's time or so, we would have our first RMC plant in Calicut. We have it in various other places in Kerala, Cochin, Trivandrum, and other places. We have more than 231 plants across India. And the concrete that comes out of these plants are performance-based, usage-based, and decorative concrete and green concrete. Some of the concretes that we bring out from our ready-mix concrete plants, Coro Protect to take care of corrosion, Enviro Plus for facade, Ultra Facade, and for durable decorative flooring, a product called DuraShin. This is just a few of the products that we come out from the RMC plant. Ultratech Building Solutions. I said this is a format store, and we have almost 3,450 of such stores pan-India. When an individual house builder walks into one of these stores, apart from Ultratech products on cement and concrete, he gets to choose from a variety of brands as listed over here in sanitary, pipes and fittings, tanks, electricals, steel and sheeting. Also, these UBS stores, we call it UBS stores, Ultratech Building Solution stores, they also provide services on home loans, rainwater harvesting, solar services, and anti-termite treatment. In the white cement space, as I said, we have an iconic brand called Birla White. And this was the initiative that I was speaking about, our latest phygital initiative. When I say phygital, it's got a physical element, it's got a digital element. So this is UTech by Ultratech. The physical element of this initiative is, or are, the field team, the technical field team. I'm a part of that team. We have a contact center. We have experience centers spread across India. We have dealers who are a physical touch point for this. And the digital touch point is an app called UTech by Ultratech. You need to download this app, and then we get connected to you with SMS, with WhatsApp and website. And you can just run through that app and take all the services that are provided to you in UTech by Ultratech. We started it almost 18 months back. And just to give you some numbers for the traction part of it, taking a period from January to August, we would have delivered almost 24,000 services. When I say services, it's in design, it's in construction and post-construction. Almost 18.5 lakh IHBs have experienced this app or this initiative. And 6.7 lakh partners like you have experienced this phygital initiative. And IHB is at the core of this initiative. So whatever we are doing through this initiative, wherein we are partnering with partners like you on one end, the IHB happens to be on the other end. The only idea is that the journey of an individual house builder becomes easy, and as partners, you get more of the customers coming to you. Some of the structures that we have been recently, we have been there, the new Parliament building, the Central Vista project in Delhi, the T2 terminal in Bangalore, the Atal tunnel in Himachal Pradesh, and many more. And I think this is my last slide. This is on the CSR initiatives of Ultratech, which we call as Green Vantage. We are the largest consumer of industrial waste in India, with the volume of blended cement that we produce, in which both the fly ash and slag go in as additive. This statement stands true. And because of this, we would have saved around 12 million tons of carbon dioxide. Our plants are 3.8 times water positive. The energy mix of our plants is, green energy constitutes to around 25%. We have a target to take it to 75%. And with the investment, I'd say investment, I won't say budget, with an investment of 103 crores or more, we would have touched the lives of 1.6 million people through our Green Vantage. So this was my last slide. Appreciate your patient listening. And I heard Secretary ICI say that you people have endured a heavy traffic jam to come to this event here. Hope that the evening that follows will compensate for that hardship. Thank you.
पता है ये लंबी सी मेट्रो लाइन क्यों बनी? पता है ये लंबी सी मेट्रो लाइन क्यों बनी? सिर्फ इसलिए कि पापा जल्दी घर पर आए और ये दोनों उनकी गोदी में छलांग मार पाए। वो काम ही कैसा काम जिसकी खोज किसी को अपनों से दूर ले जाए। सिर्फ इसलिए रंजीत के शहर में भी एक ऑफिस बना है। कहीं एक नई रोड ने साइंस को शहर से गांव तक पहुंचाया, ताकि पूर्णी चांद तक पहुंचने का सपना देख पाए। और हमारे जवानों के कदम कभी न रुके, सिर्फ इसीलिए कहीं एक मजबूत पुल बना है। देश के नंबर 1 सीमेंट अल्ट्राटेक में हम मानते हैं कि इंडिया बनता रहेगा तो आगे बढ़ता रहेगा। अल्ट्राटेक सीमेंट बनेगा तो बढ़ेगा इंडिया।
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Punnuspi John, for talking about the world's, India's #1 cement, which is Ultratech. And I'm sure that just like you were mentioning, it is going to be worth all the traffic jam and all the struggle. They are going to have a fun-filled night, I hope. So moving on to the next categories of awards. Ladies and gentlemen, next we have the Best Built Villa of Malappuram District. And we have received few nominations for that, and over to the audio visuals. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for the Best Built Villa of Malappuram District is 108 Degree. Can I have a loud round of applause for 108 Degree?
The 108 Degree, distinctive with inward and outward inclinations for shade and sunlight, incorporates tropical architecture for the context. Facade integration, dynamic facade meets functional and spatial needs. Of course, direct view of private areas provides natural cooling effect and ambient light. Large sliding doors extend to small balcony area, giving room its appearance.
Congratulations, 108 Degree. To present the award, I invite Dr. T.P. Somasundaram, representing Structural Engineers Association, and Engineer Shaju, immediate past chairman, ICI. I request Dr. T.P. Somasundaram and Engineer Shaju to join us on stage to do the honors of handing over the award.
To accept the award, I invite Honor Mr. Moideen, Architectural Consultant, Engineer Anas Mutuni and Shamim Siraj, Anas Shamim Architects. Contractor, Mr. Abu Bakar, AK Constructions and Builders.
I request the dignitaries and the winners to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, on stage we have Dr. T.P. Somasundaram and Engineer Shaju doing the honor of handing over the award to our winner, which is 108 Degree for the Best Built Villa of Malappuram District. Congratulations to the team. Yes, we have the winners here. I request them to join the dignitaries on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have a loud round of applause as we have the winner for the Best Built Villa for the Malappuram District, which is 108 Degree. Congratulations. I request the following team members to join them. Congratulations, 108 Degree, on your achievement. Is there someone you want to call? Is there someone who is to be joined? All right. Congratulations. And thank you so much, Dr. T.P. Somasundaram and Mr. Shaju. Moving on to our next category of award, which is the Best Villa for Calicut District. And over to the nominations. And the winner is Paropadi residents. Can I have a loud round of applause for Paropadi residents for being the winner of Best Villa for Calicut District.
Paropadi residents. Main feature 15 degrees sloping roof harvest 5.5 kilowatt of solar power and collects 20,000 liters of rainwater. Excess water recharged into a natural well. Small footprint maximizes vegetation and groundwater recharge area. Roof section act as clear story louvers expelling warm air to draw in cooler outside air, maintaining a comfortable indoor temperature.
Congratulations, Paropadi residents, and to present the award, I invite Engineer Harris CH, representing Lensfed, and Engineer Gopalakrishnan, Executive Member, ICI. I request Mr. Harris and Mr. Gopalakrishnan to join us on stage.
To accept the award, I invite Honor Ms. Deepa Pillai and Dr. Kailash Nath. Architect Ashwin Vasudevan, Magic Line Studio. Engineer Jidesh K, Jidesh Engineers Private Limited. Contractor Mr. Dilip Raj K, Raj Associates.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Harris and Mr. Gopalakrishnan handing over the memento to our winner for the Best Villa for Calicut District, which is Paropadi residents. Congratulations once again. Yes, we have the Best Villa Award for Calicut District. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have a loud round of applause for the winner? Congrats to the winner, and thank you so much, Mr. Harris and Mr. Gopalakrishnan. Moving on to the next category of award, which is the Best Villa for Wayanad District. And over to the audio visuals to know more about the nominations. The winner for the Best Villa for Wayanad District is none other than Courtyard House. Can I have a loud round of applause for Courtyard House? Congratulations.
Courtyard House, architectural style, tropical minimalism with vibrancy. Core feature, sprawling open-to-sky courtyard. Function, connects indoors with lush outdoors. Provides natural ventilation and ample light for 4 bedrooms. Usage, multifunctional space for relaxation, contemplation, and gatherings.
To present the award, I invite Engineer Mustafa, representing Rensfed, and Engineer Rajiv, Executive Member, ICI. I request Mr. Mustafa and Mr. Rajiv to join us.
To accept the award, I invite Honor Dr. Ebi David and Dr. Liba Ebi. Architect Sajid Puttalat and Avyay Premnath, DNA Architects. Structural Engineer, Engineers Chitra EV. Contractor, Mr. Nidin K. Gangadhar, DNA Architects.
Ladies and gentlemen, on stage we have the award ceremony happening for the Best Villa in Wayanad District, which is for Courtyard House. We have Mr. Mustafa and Mr. Rajiv doing the honors of handing over the award to the winners. Once again, congratulations to the winners, and thank you so much, Mr. Mustafa and Mr. Rajiv, for doing the honors of handing over the award. Thank you. I request the winners and dignitaries to join the audience. And moving on to our next category of award, which is none other than Best Villa for Kannur District. And over to the nominations. The winner for the Best Villa for Kannur District is none other than SAC residents. Can I have a loud round of applause for SAC residents?
SAC residents, architectural design. Fluted facade with exposed cement creates visual interest. Central passage divides kitchen and green niche with tropical indoor plants and natural stone wash area. Courtyard design for privacy with industrial structure, brick wall, tropical plants, and trellis for future creeper growth. Top floor includes attic room with two-sided sloped roof, Mangalore tiles, concealed water tank, and services blending seamlessly into roofing design.
To present the award, I invite Engineer Nandakumar, representing Engineers Forum, and Engineer Matthew Sebastian, Executive Member, ICI. I request Mr. Nandakumar and Mr. Matthew Sebastian to join us on stage for doing the honors of handing over the memento to our winners.
To accept the award, I would like to invite Honor Zakaria B.V., Architect, Nibras Haq, Anas Hassan, Haq and Hassan Architects, Structural Engineer, Abdullah Ababi, Ababi and Associates.
Ladies and gentlemen, on stage we have the award ceremony happening for the Best Villa for Kannur District, which is none other than for the SAC residents. I request the winners to join us. And on stage we have Mr. Nandakumar and Mr. Matthew Sebastian, handing over the token of the memento to the winners. Congratulations to the winners. And thank you so much to all the dignitaries for joining us. So ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the last category award for the Best Villa, which is for the District of Kozhikode. We have received a few nominations, and over to the audio visuals. and gentlemen, the winner for the best villa for Kozhikode is Koval Residence. Can I have a loud round of applause for the winner, which is Koval Residence, which was owned by Raviz Koval.
Koval Residence, open concept living and dining area for seamless feel. Elevated ceiling enhances modern aesthetic. Captivating blend of meticulously curated garden and panoramic view. Modified boss roof design to incorporate sloping roofs in front without visible beams. Overcame complexities with increased slope thickness and concrete iPads.
To present the award, I request Engineer Girish, representing Institutions of Engineers, and Engineer Jaltud, Executive Member ICI, to join us on dais.
To accept the award, I invite Engineer Mr. Shahbaz Padur, Vinod.
Congratulations to the winner. And thank you so much, Mr. Girish and Mr. Jaltud, for joining us. So there we come to an end of the Best Villa Awards. We have covered all the districts in this particular center. And for various categories, we have received around 130 nominations. And our jury had a wonderful time verifying all the segments. And we had decided to go ahead with an appreciation award. And over to the AV to know more about the award. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jury Appreciation Award goes to Munajat Mosque. Can I have a loud round of applause for the special Jury Award?
Hall showcases unique design with intricate jali work reminiscent of 4-pound picture frames. Strategic planning ensures every floor maintains visual connection with the Imam, fostering congregation both mentally and visually. Color fountain on the western side of the minaret draws in sunlight, creating a divine visual experience. Majestic domes blend Islamic heritage with modernity, fostering community peace and unity for future generations.
To present the award to the winner, I request Engineer Venugopal, Associate from Associations of Engineers, and Engineer Srijit, Executive Member ICI, to join us on stage.
To accept the award, I would like to invite Honor Irshadul Aram Committee, Payanad Tamarasheri. Architect Sulaiman Jawad and Jasim Jalil, Enkasa Art Studio. Contractor, Mr. Ahmad Associates. Engineer Naif.
Ladies and gentlemen, on stage we have the ceremony for felicitating the Jury Appreciation Award winner, and we have Munajat Mosque as the winner. On stage, we have Mr. Venugopal and Mr. Srijit handing over the award to the award winners. Congratulations to the winner. Paramba Malappuram. Can I have a loud round of applause as we felicitate this particular award? Congratulations, guys, on your achievement. And thanks to Mr. Satish and Mr. Abdul for joining us. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next category award, which is for the outstanding thesis in the field of concrete. Among that, we have a couple of awards, and first we have outstanding PhD thesis in the field of concrete for the Calicut Center, and The winner is over to the AOE. Ladies and gentlemen, for outstanding PhD thesis, we have as winner Dr. Sridevi Lakshmi of NIT Calicut. She has won the award for the performance evaluations of geopolymer vortex mixes containing fly ashes and locally available clay. Can I invite Dr. Reena Anil Kumar, Calicut Management Association, and Engineer Divya, Executive Member, ICI.
To accept the award, I invite Dr. Sridevi Lakshmi and her guide, Dr. Sudha Kumar J.